What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkshard of the YouTube Assassin, and today I wanted to discuss a couple of things as far as what we've been hearing about Infinity again. A lot of people are losing their minds about this. Some people have actually gone off on me saying, why am I protecting Ubisoft and everything? And I just want to get certain things into focus. So, for starters, I'm not defending Ubisoft at all. I'm actually defending an idea. What we're talking about is Infinity. We're not talking about Valhalla in this scenario that I'm talking about. I know that Valhalla is a buggy mess. I'm still upset about it. Tomorrow is going to be an entire 8 months, and this game still isn't fixed. And I understand a bunch of you guys. I understand that a lot of people are saying, hey, why don't we focus on fixing the game instead of worrying about this other game? Well, there's a couple of different things going on. First, we have a game coming out in 2022, which, again, a lot of people believe it's going to be China or Japan or something like that. I don't think that's the case. What's happening with Infinity is 3 or 4 years out. So it kind of shocks me that the community is getting upset about something that isn't even around yet. It might just be an idea, you know? We don't have any footage. We don't have any exact details. All we have is that it's codenamed Infinity, and we just have a blurb where it's an online service similar to Fortnite, and I believe the original article by Bloomberg said that it was similar, an online service similar to Fortnite and GTA 5. Okay? That does not mean that it is going to be exactly that. That's the problem that we have here. What I'm thinking is that it's going to be more like this, where you have a hub and little by little we'll add more modules and you could go anywhere in time. Now, when they say online service similar to GTA 5 and Fortnite, I don't believe they mean that it will literally be something similar to a battle royale or anything like that. What I believe is that it's going to be something where we could go anywhere in time. We're going to have a main selection screen. Maybe you even have your own character and, you know, that's who goes into the animus and whatnot. But you're able to bounce around from time period to time period as the games come out. No longer will it be just an entire game dedicated to the one assassin. It'll be that you could select that, but then you could select other things. Like here we see that we've got Altair, Ezio, Shao Jun, Edward Kenway. Maybe we bounce around whenever we want to. Like, maybe they start with 3 modules. We could go to Ezio's time. We revisit Ezio. Maybe there's new adventures and whatnot. And then we could move, you know, when you get bored with that, or you complete that game, and then you go to the next game, kind of like you're switching discs like you normally would. Think of it as being able to go anytime, anywhere. Imagine taking Assassin's Creed 2, playing it, completing it, and then going to Assassin's Creed 3. The same way you would switch your discs, that is the same way that you're going to be able to navigate this hub. So in other words, you will permanently have access to that game forever and always. I think that that's what they mean. On top of that, for those of us who have internet, or, you know, the internet's not sketchy, we're in a place where internet is always accessible, you do your dailies with Retta. You get all the opals and whatnot. You get ore for Sargon in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Those are all online. You can't even exchange any of your opals or your ore unless you're online. So I'm thinking it's something more like that. Maybe they will have multiplayer modes, but I think overall it's going to be a single player mode. Now, I'm letting you guys know that this is something that is just a belief. The way that the one line kind of sounds to me and what they're talking about already. And let's be honest, there isn't a lot out already. But one thing everybody has been comparing this to is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And I did not understand why people were talking about this. I understood after playing a demo. Trust me, I did not buy this game. I played the demo. I kind of understood the fears as to why people were worried when they heard online service. I get that. I saw this. I saw the cash grab that this was, and the gameplay and everything. A lot of people have been saying that it's been getting better. This is not my type of game, so I don't normally play this. And just from what I played through just the trial run, I could feel your pain. This is a massive turd. And I know that people did not want this. People do not want Assassin's Creed to become this. I get that. I don't think that this is where it's going, okay? But I have to agree with you. The last time I saw a turd this large, I think I was constipated for a week. And when I was finally able to go, I was praying to every god from every mythology and whatnot. And I finally was able to release. And I think it told me that its name was Breakpoint. I really do. I think it spoke and everything. It was that massive of a turd. And so is this. This is just not good. Again, though, I do not believe that that's where the series is going. I do believe that it's basically, like, think of it as a CD player where you stick all your CDs into the player and it just randomly shuffles it, or you can manually shuffle it. I believe that that's what this online service is going to be. I don't think that it is going to be something where, you know, we really have to worry. I don't think there's going to be seasons. Again, I told you guys that a lot of people are speculating a lot of crazy stuff, but let's go with the facts, okay? And people are getting mad right now. One of the things that people are getting mad about is, imagine if you went to school or work and you heard that there was a new student or employee, and all you know is the person's name, and you hear that they're a decent human being. And that is enough for you to say that you don't want to work or study with this person. Like, that is effectively what we're doing here. And it's just crazy. Like, it really sounds silly that we're getting upset over a game, number one. Again, all we have is a title, a working title, and a blurb about it. And then, aside from that, we have that it's coming out in like 3 or 4 years, and people are losing their mind. Now, I do get a lot of you. I understand. Valhalla is an absolute mess, and one of the biggest things a lot of people keep saying is, why not use all those resources to fix Valhalla? Okay, maybe that's going to be their next step. I don't know. But we can't get mad at a game that's, you know, it's just a thought right now. It's coming out in 3 or 4 years. We don't have a lot of details. We're getting all worked up for nothing. We totally forgot that there's a game coming out next year. You know, Valhalla is still broken, obviously, but there's a game coming out next year, and we're not even talking about that. We're not even talking about what's going on there. And again, I get it. I get that, you know, the reputation precedes it, that we're angry about the cash grabs. We're angry about how everything is Helix Store based, how they initially hide their services and you know, boosters and everything until after the game is out for about a week or a month, and then they'll drop that stuff in. I know that they're giving us predatory practices. They're really screwing this game up, and they really have shown kind of like they don't care. I get that. I feel for you. Nobody has been as vocal as I have. You can't deny that. I've been vocal left and right. I have a lot of people hating on me because they think that I just complain too much, even though, like I'd say all the time, I'm for the consumer. I feel your pain. I want this game fixed. I don't want Ubisoft to go under. I don't want to see an end to the Assassin's Creed franchise. But at the same time, I'm going to call them out on bad behavior. When they do something good, I'm gonna say that it's good. When they do something bad, I'm gonna let them know that it's bad as well. I'm not gonna sit here and defend the game if it's broken. And you already know my feelings on Valhalla. I love the concept. I'm into it. It can't be played. It's a broken mess. It needs to be fixed. But that is not the subject at hand. The subject at hand is a game that we're not even talking about. Once we get more details and we know gameplay and what they're planning on doing, that's the point where I'll get super vocal and I'll be like, hey, listen, this doesn't sound right. This doesn't look right. I don't understand why they're doing this. This doesn't look like it's going to work. But right now, we're working off of nothing, and that's what the community is getting upset about. So let's relax on that. Let's definitely concentrate and complain about Valhalla. Get them to work that out. When we get details as to the game that's coming out in 2022, let's work that out as well. Let's look into that. Let's see what's happening. And, try to give them the heads up. I do understand that their reputation is being blown with Valhalla. And I do understand that a lot of people are not excited to purchase the next Assassin's Creed game. A lot of you have already said you're going to look to us YouTubers to see what we think, to give gameplay, and to let you guys know exactly what's going on. And that's a fair assessment for you guys if that's what you want to do. If you want to wait, see how it plays out, see if there are any bugs, see if it's playable, or see if it's an enjoyable experience, that's up to you. I can't be mad at you, because that is what Ubisoft is working with right now, especially after Valhalla. But as far as Infinity goes, right now I just want to say let's not jump to conclusions. I've had people giving me complete dissertations on why the game is going to be terrible, but it's all based on what we already know of Ubisoft as a company and what they've done with past Assassin's Creeds. All I'm saying is, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's not have any bad takes. Let's not get all wild and worked up right now over a game that was not even officially announced, just given a project title and a quick blurb about how it's going to be an online service. I understand, again, past Assassin's Creeds, past predatory practices, and Breakpoint. That massive turd. I get that. But let's take it easy for now. We'll figure it out. Definitely stay tuned to this channel, and as those things come in, as information comes in, gameplay comes in, I'll definitely keep you guys up to date. But this is kind of why I was not talking about Valhalla when Valhalla was first announced. We didn't have a lot of gameplay. We didn't have a lot of anything, and people wanted me to talk about it. There was nothing to talk about it, and this whole Infinity thing has kind of proved my point. Because in all honesty, we don't have anything on it, but we're outraged over it. Or in Valhalla's case, we didn't have any information, but we were super excited over it. And in some cases where I talked about what was going on just by the trailer, a lot of people had bad takes there too. I remember somebody getting upset where I said, oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe, we get our Raven because Odin gives it to us, because we saw Odin on the battlefield, we saw the Raven, and somebody completely took out of context what I said and was like, this isn't about, like, Norse mythology is not about Odin giving you a Raven. And I was like, out of everything that I said, that's what you took out of it? That I believe this game is about Odin giving you a Raven. People get wild. So again, let's reserve our judgment, or have your judgment. Again, somebody even thought I was gatekeeping your feelings. I'm not. All I'm saying is that right now we don't have enough information for you to be this mad. Let's get this mad after we get more information. Reserve that anger. You're going to the dark side already, guys. Like, the Sith have you, bro. Like, you gotta relax. So anyway, let's see what happens, all right? I, of all people, want to be positive about this until I see the crap fest that it's going to be. Once I see that it's a crap fest, then I'm going to call it out for what it is. For now, I'm perfectly fine defecating all over Valhalla until they fix Valhalla. All right? So anyway, that's all there is to this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, sorry this was such a long one, but you know, I had to get it out. Let's not look crazy as part of this community, because we're not. Other than that, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. Little less hate on something we don't know about. We end this on a... And I'll see you guys in the next one.